the formidable robot.
I'm certain everyone knows of the comedic Comedy Central puppet show Crank Yankers. It was a puppet-styled prank show based around prank calling people, better known as crank calling among the show's audience. On the cool night of February 9, 2007, eager fans sat around their television sets awaiting the next episode of their beloved show, to no avail. Confused fans sat and spread rumors amongst themselves of what could have happened. Suddenly an energetic Comedy Central bumper started playing, explaining that the episode would be delayed until next week and that a previous episode would be played in favor of the new episode. While viewers sat content with a rerun of a fan favorite, alarm bells were ringing at Comedy Central, as CEO John Beck shared the news with the Crank Yankers team that the target of tonight's planned 9th episode of Season 4, dubbed as Call of the Dead by the writing crew, had tragically taken their own life during the recording of the episode. So they had to quickly pull the episode from schedule and scramble for a replacement while figuring out what to do. They could not let this information reach the public, let alone the press. The episode, Call of the Dead, revolved around a 42-year-old man, Rick and Morty, and his recent family losses. They were filming a commercial for LV Insurance, the dum diddy dee dum dum car ads and the one with the green car, when a drunk driver struck their 2006 Honda Civic, sending it careening into a nearby lake, resulting in the deaths of his parents and sister. He had no immediate family left. As an attempt to cheer him up, his friends decided to request Comedy Central to make an episode playing his lost family, but the writers misjudged the limits and went too far. As the episode played through, Rickon's lost family called him in a comedic manner with a notable ghost-like filter placed over their voice referencing things such as the temperature of the water, the amount of space in the car, and how LV Insurance can cover water damage. At the time of filming the episode, Rickon was leading to have a very poor state of mind and a very bad string of thoughts. When Rickon began receiving these calls, his declining mental state led him to believe that these calls were from his family post-mortem. Due to the studio requiring a lot of material for the episode, the calls were long and frequent. He was so infatuated with the contact that when the crew revealed that it was all for the new episode of the show, Rickon was sent into a despair-induced fit of mania. This led to a desire to be with his deceased family members again. Rickon took down the 12-gauge shotgun down from its frame. He loaded the weapon while beginning to mumble the theme song to Crank Yankers under his breath. The volume of his murmuring grew louder as the cast on the other side of the line grew concerned of Rickon's actions, until it gained enough volume to such a point that he was screaming the lyrics, his voice growing hoarse. As the theme song reached its crescendo, a deafening visceral bang was heard ringing across the phone line, accompanied by a nauseating gurgle and dripping. In shock, the team hung up the phone and shut down the session. As the following weeks came, keen-eyed viewers noticed that Crank Yankers was nowhere to be seen, which led viewers to ask the CEO about the future of the show. During a press conference aired during the scheduled time of Crank Yankers, the CEO announced an indefinite hiatus of the show as we know it due to unexpected developments. We would later figure out that this wasn't true. Fast forward to 2019, a major data breach in Comedy Central's editing sector occurred, which led to multiple leaks from Comedy Central's archives. These leaks spread like wildfire on sites like 4chan, Reddit, Discord, Smeltboards, LiveLeak and other sites. Among the leaks, one stood out. The 9th episode of Season 4 of Crank Yankers, better known as Call of the Dead. Comedy Central refuses to acknowledge these leaks, and have outright denied Call of the Dead's existence. They have taken down all public links to the episode, but it is still wandering around the internet somewhere. If you do manage to come across it, watch at your own risk because it has not been edited and still retains all the raw footage and audio from the incident.